What's going on, YouTube? I came out when I was sophomore year, which was last year because I'm only a junior. So yeah, I came out sophomore year, and when I came out, I was like, "This is it. I don't get a party." I was just like, after I came out, I was just like so blah. Like I felt the exact same because I wasn't hiding myself, but I was never like girly, and I was comfortable where I was at. Basically, I got tired of all the sex questions about guys. And every time you meet mom's friend, hey, you got a new boyfriend? I got tired of that type of shit. So I'm like, I'm just gonna come out. If she doesn't like it, that's too fucking bad because I'm not just gonna be straight. I'm not gonna live a straight lifestyle just because my mom's not happy with what I choose to do. So that's never an option. So when I came out, I was just, this is it. This is all I get. Like no card, no nothing. So the next question is, I found out I was gay. Okay, it's kind of crazy how I found out because, okay, all I remember is I was on the phone. Yeah, I was on the phone one night with my boyfriend, right? At the time, and he was like making jokes about being bisexual or whatever. And before all that, I've always found myself looking at women like in sexual ways, but I was like, okay, maybe everybody does that, and I'm not weird. I'm not different than everybody else. Maybe everybody does that. Like when we played house, I was the dad. I was the father. No questions asked. I was the dad, and there was going to be a mom, and it wasn't going to be me. Stuff, and I was infatuated, like with this girl on MySpace, and she lived here, and we talked or whatever, and I just found myself becoming like really infatuated with her and just connecting on more of a mental level than I had ever connected with any of my boyfriends before that. So it was kind of one of those things like I know it, but I don't want to admit it type shit. So of course, when I hit high school and I saw all that ass in the hallway, I was like, I'm home. Like, this is me. Like, this is me. Like, at first I came out as bisexual because, that's always easier. But then I was like, I tried to have a boyfriend still. I don't know why, but I still tried to have a boyfriend, right? And we only lasted a day because he hugged me and it just felt so fucking wrong. Like, I did not want to hug him at all. So I then started dressing more comfortable because I never felt comfortable in girls' clothes, but I'm just like, I'm supposed to dress like this, so I'm gonna dress like this no matter what. So started dressing more comfortable, started dressing how I wanted to dress, and now I'm here. Okay, I don't really like the term stud. It just feels, when I hear the word stud, I think of white porn. Don't ask me why, but that's just what I think of. I like to call myself like an AG, basically. I'm the aggressive one, and that's all it is to it. I feel like there's different levels of lesbianism. Like, we got the ones, and I feel like the femme girls, they're all about the makeup, all about the hair and nails and shit like that. Then you got, there are 1.5s and shit, like all about the nails, but still kind of like have that rough type vibe to them and shit. It's the 2s, and we know we're girls. We don't act like men to a certain extent. We just wear boys' clothes. That's what we feel comfortable in, but at the same time, I'm not just finna not get head, like, at all. That's what the level 3 is. Those are like the gender confused ones. I feel like the ones that haven't really crossed over to the FTM stage. Those are if you find a girl at the club with her strap on, chances are she's a level 3. She is gender confused. She doesn't realize that she bleeds every month, and she has a pussy, and she probably doesn't get it licked at all. Level 3s, they always fuck with the I'm not gay, but I think you're attractive type girls, like, that are bisexual but don't want to admit it, so they just getting strapped every night and getting head every night. but they don't ever eat the other bitch out. So yeah, very, very soft stud. Like, I just more of like a gay boy type. Like, I'm not all hardcore and shit. Like, so that's that. But next question. What kind of guys? Oh, girls. Hold on, let's get the question. Okay, right now, official girlfriends. This is my first. Like, I've fucked with other girls before, but we never really had a title, so I don't really consider that girlfriends. But I've had boyfriends in the past, and the longest was like 9 months, but that's irrelevant. I've had 3 boyfriends in the past, and then I've talked to 3 girls, and the one I'm talking to now is my girlfriend, of course. And we've been together. Well, it's crazy because we've known each other since 6th grade, so like we've known each other for like forever. So I guess you could say technically we've been together for 3 months and some days. 3 months and 6 days. But yeah, she was a project. I'm gonna make a different video about that. But anyway, what kind of girls do you go for? I don't really I feel like I don't really have a type. It's just that if I like you, I like you. If you're cute, I like you. I mean, of course you have to be smart. You can't be, I would prefer somebody smarter than me. I'm pretty damn smart, but I would prefer somebody that can teach me something. You know, like, I don't want to go every day, all day, just telling you everything. I want to have a conversation with you and then be like, oh, I learned something, you know? She has to be smart. She has to love all the nerdy shit I love. She has to watch the History Channel, like when the good shit comes on, like Ancient Aliens, and she has to want to learn. Like, I don't want someone who's just gonna stay stagnant after school is out, you know? I'm kind of into like the vintage type shit. Like, I really find it kind of sexy. I find that a lot sexy. I don't know, they just have to be really girly, like, but they don't, like, I don't want somebody who's gonna be like dressed up all the time, because unless you're going to sleep in what you're wearing, unless you're waking up in what you was wearing last night, you have to look cute dressed down. So I want a girl who's dressed up all the time and I never know what she looks like. Like, she just has to be, she can't be afraid to be different. She just has to have her own swag. Like, it doesn't have to be like the typical type shit. She just has to look good, basically. And I'm not talking about just outer, I'm talking about inner too. So last question. What would you like to say to those who haven't come out yet? And advice. Okay. So, if you have not come out yet, and I would say don't feel obligated to come out. Hi, my name's such and such, and I'm gay. Don't feel the need to tell everyone that. Like, come out when you feel ready to come out. Don't come out just because you think you have to. Like, don't let anyone pressure you into coming out. Take a good approach to it. Don't just blatantly say I'm gay if you know your mom is just like God loving, like a Jesus freaking shit. So be considerate of your parents' feelings. Majority of parents are not going to be like, yippee, my child's gay and whatnot. Like, I wish I had that type of parent, because shit would be so much easier. You have to first be comfortable with yourself before you want other people to feel comfortable with you, because if you're not secure in who you are, then it's really not a good time for you to just come out and tell people that you're gay, because if you don't have that security within, when people gay bash, which they always do, so when people start doing that, like, it's gonna break you down to a point where, I mean, it's gonna be destructive to like your mindset. Like, feel comfortable. Like, that's all it is, because you're not obligated to tell anyone that you're gay. So, I mean, that's what that is. I mean, that's a little tag shit or whatever. So, follow me on Twitter at SoFuckingBen. I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen or whatever. So, that was my little lesbian tag or whatever. My name's Bentley. No, that's not my government, but that's what I go by. This is kind of off the tag subject, but why is it that most AGs have like the girliest names? Like, my name is Jasmine. Like, I don't even like saying my name because I just feel like it's not me. And I'm gonna go into a whole nother video as to how I got the name Bentley, but that's not the video. So yeah, follow me on Twitter.